Jesper, and today I'm going to show you guys how to create this image with the light effects. It's a basic tutorial, it's very easy to understand, and it makes really good pictures by creating it this way. I am from Sweden, so please bear with me on my English because it's not the best at many times, but I can at least make myself understandable, I hope. Let's get going here. We have the image here. It's a basic image. I created it in Photoshop, Cinema 4D, I'm sorry, and then imported it into Photoshop cs3. I basically already have the layers here since this is an image I already created, but I'm going to still show you how I did it. I duplicate this layer 3 times at first. At the moment I'm only going to do it twice since I already have it. But basically you take this first image, you size it up to around twice as big as your original picture. You then bring the opacity down to 50 and the fill down to 50, and you put it behind your image like that. I'm now going to delete them and go back to my original picture. Here we have it. This is how it looks like after you scaled it and made it like that. I'm then basically going to show you once more here. I'm actually going to bring it back here for you guys, since I remember one thing here that I forgot to show you. There we have it. Basically with the light effect here, we want to go into filter, and then we go render. We add a lens flare. We take 105mm prime and we put it here. You can also go with the brightness if you want it to be brighter or you want it to be less bright and such. I had it around here, I think 102%. There we have a pretty good bright flare there now, but as you see, it's not in the background, it's only on this image here. And that's not really too good. So what basically we want to do then is we add a circle. We add a normal circle like this. A white circle we add. It's a normal white circle. There we put it around there. We go into filters again, but we choose blur and Gaussian blur. We rasterize it and we put it to around 94.6. That's usually what I use. We have it there. Then basically what I do after that is that I duplicate this once in order for giving it a bit more body, but still keeping the spread of the Gaussian blur. You then basically just select these two and move it down in between your two layers, and then you'll get this effect. I'm going to take these away and I'm going to get this up like that. This is the original image now we have back here, like that. Then after that, basically what I like to do is that I like to add this green thing here, as you saw before on my original picture. And that's basically what I do then. Is I create a rectangle like this. Maybe not that big, but it doesn't really matter though. I change the color to whatever color I want. We can use a blue one in this tutorial so you see it easily. You basically put it there, but you want to move it up over your current layer. You can then rescale it a bit if you want to, like that. I usually then press Control and you can switch it up like this, because you know the O is bigger than the other ones. You maybe want to scale it down there a bit, even like that. There we got it. Then you basically just put it to a overlay like that. You'll get it to blend in pretty good, and you can switch it like this so it fits good. Then basically what you want to do is just you want to select a clipping mask like that, because now it's only restricted to our blue image, like to our original text, not the background. Because if we remove this clipping mask, you'll see it also appears in the background like that. With the clipping mask you avoid this, you only get it to be on your top layer, like that. And this is it with the green one. Then basically what I usually add to this, it's the text. It's basically a normal text. It's I just choose watch it happen, and I put a drop shadow, an inner shadow, and an outer glow. Um, it's just normal drop shadows. This is settings if anyone wants them, but basically just use the standard ones. Um, yeah, it's just basically so it looks more than just a plain black piece of leather. Then after this, I usually like to add a circle like this. You can switch this out as huge as you want it or not. I usually bring it down to around 11 opacity, like that. And I put it on top of everything. And therefore you get this, as you guys might have noticed here, it's on a kind of an edge that goes, it's a little bit brighter, so you see the edge. It goes around here. It makes it look a bit more as it getting some light from this light effect I just added. Then basically after this, as I said in the beginning, we usually have 3 layers. Then I usually like to bring one layer up to top, to in front of everything, and put it to around 11 in opacity. You then basically just move it over here. I can get it up a bit here so you guys see it. There, you just add it on top of everything. You put it to around 11, and therefore you'll get a more sharp edge on your word here. If you see it, the R is very unclear at the moment here. It's very unclear, but if you put this on, it gets more clear. You also get a bit more darker green color. You can even add this up even more if you want to. I accidentally moved it a bit there. Now it's very clear, the R, but I like to have it more unclear so you still see it's a light. And yeah, that's basically how you create this the way I did it. So thanks for watching, and hope this helps you. You can please upload any replies or give me some comments on this.